Greetings. What's going on, warriors? Listen, I wanted to come through and just do some clarity. That last video was like very specific. You know what I'm saying? So I sat with it last night as well as this rising and when I got home. Ashe. And I just looked at the cards and there were a lot of duplicates. You know what I'm saying? So there was like 33. I saw 88. We were talking about signs, symbols, and synchronicities, you know, and things of that nature. And it was a lot of death energy, transformative energy, walking away energy, letting go energy, taking control of your life. The Aquarian energy came through the star. So yes, you are dreaming big. You are expanding. With those 33s come through, you are expanding spiritually. Ashe. There was an empty nest, and as I was looking at that, and when I was doing the initial video, it was coming through with a lot of parenting type situations, parenting type energies, but there were some undercurrents of some other things that were also taking place that had solely you all over it. Ashe, ashe. So I didn't want to leave it so specific. I definitely wanted to do a deeper dive, and that's what I did. And coming through, it was really just saying that you have outgrown your house, your spiritual house. These last few days, I've been speaking of a lot about snakes. I've been seeing snakes. Ashe, ashe. If a snake doesn't shed its skin, it will die. It must shed its skin. It must grow. Ashe. That's a part of the life source, the life force, the energy of you. You know, so you are expanding. The old you, it's time to let that go. We saw the eight of what was that? The Eight of Wands? No, it was the Eight of Cups. We saw the Eight of Cups twice, 88. I am wealthy. You know, you are getting your abundance spiritually first. I.e. Bobo. A lot of us have let go of a lot of different situations, a lot of baggage. Celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? We're deciding to go our own path. And that's a beautiful thing, especially with this Aquarian energy. You know, they march to the beat of their own drum, not even a different drum, their own drum. They're not afraid to take chances, to take risk, because it doesn't seem like a risk to them. That energy, that's the Aquarian energy. You know what I'm saying? That's that, you know, it's childlike, it's inquisitive. It wants to explore. It wants to experience and experiment. There's a lot of energy. There's like a big world to see. We kept seeing trains and maps and boats and things like that. So you're ready to get out there, or your spirit is ready to get out there. And with those threes coming into alignment, mind, body, and spirit, you know, if you're feeling this energy of it's time to let it go, and this could also be in regards to friendships, because I was like, you know, get together with your good Judies and get together, you know, with your homies and things like that. But on a flip side of that, just looking at that same energy, you may be going on a journey that they can't partake in, you know, and that could be something so hard, you know, that death energy, that death phase, that could be really hard. And you may not be sure how to handle that. Two of Swords came through. Take that to your altar, that you really don't have to do anything. You know, you've already made your decision in regards to what you want in life. Ashe. And now you are dreaming big. You know, you're starting to see the vision. You're seeing so many possibilities and so many options, and you're trying to figure out, how do people fit in? And again, this energy and this leg is for you. How do you fit in? Don't worry about the masses, and don't worry about having to have hard conversations or having to have these crazy ass breakups. You know, take this to your altar. But things have a way of working themselves out. Ashe, ashe. If you've already been letting people know where you're going or what you want to do, they see where they fit in at. Seriously, you know, and people will show you. Stay focused on you. While you're dreaming big And while you are seeing all these beautiful possibilities and all these beautiful beginnings and the beautiful end result of things, be on the practical side. That King of Pentacles did come through. Ashe, Ashe. Be on the practical side of things. This Taurean energy that is coming through, they're very grounded. They're very slow moving. They like to have things in a certain order. Ashe, Ashe. Who was that came through? Oh, that was the Emperor. Ashe. And he had the little sun in the middle with the baskets. Yes, 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 yes. The Emperor energy. So applying your fire, yes, but it's not like it's more like a slow burn. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't forget that this is a death energy. This is the death phase. This is a transformative phase that we're currently in with the winter energy. For those that rock, Ashe, Ashe. So with all of the fire and all of the wands and all of that energy coming through, this is about that spiritual growth. Spending time with self. That self-care card did come through. Nurturing yourself. Seeing the map. Following source, allowing your spirit to lead, allow your energies to come through for you. Ashe, Ashe. Stop looking at it like it's checkers or it's chess or it's puzzles where you have to move things around and get that perfect fit. You're going to have to take a moment and really think about what your next steps are. Is not, and I've said this before, is never enough to just dream and hope and pray and all of that stuff. You also have to balance that out, come through with that Libra energy, balance that out, and, just really have that practical side to come along for the ride. I believe that's what that first quarter moon is telling us. Yes, we don't have the whole picture. We can see a lot, but there's still a lot that needs to unfold. There's still a lot of things that need to come from the shadows into the light. So focus on what you can see. Ashe. Plan for your steps. And, really come to terms with you executing them. Not who's going to be there with you. Not who's going to be there for you. Not who's going to assist you. Just you. You're going to have to take a moment. You have to be a little selfish. And I know that in this day and age, that is like, baby, listen, let me change the channel. I'm just telling you, you have to, that's self-care. Self is in the word. Self-love. Self is in the word. Selfless as well as selfish. It's about you. It's all about you. And yes, with the Aquarian energy, it's all about being a humanitarian. It's all about, friendships and, bonds and connections. But it's also about tearing down old energy, letting go of old energy, starting anew, creating a new path, allowing your freak flag to fly, baby. You have to make sure that you're good. We can't stay focused on everyone all the time and think that we'll get our penance from that. Take that to your altar, because I know some people rock like that, but I'm just saying, this is where people get burnt out and worn out and used, and they feel unappreciated or they feel neglected. They feel like they do, like a martyr. They pour so much into other people, yet they never get anything in return. We're going to have to stop waiting for people to pour into us. We're going to have to stop waiting for people to turn into us. Just because we carry ourselves and we treat people a certain way, people are not just going to treat you the way that you treat them, not all the time. And then their way of expressing and showing love, gratitude, and friendship, connections may be totally different. And that's where that Aquarian energy is coming through. We have to start accepting ourselves for who we are, and in turn others. The more that we accept who we are and really seeing us, because we're not, baby, listen, we're not all the same. Ashe, and I know that is a thing right now. We're all the same. No, we're not. We're not. We're not all the same. I thought that's what this was all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you love who you love, you like who you like, you are who you are. We're not all the same. I know on a cellular level, and then not even then. Let's be clear. So, and I was going back and forth with that last night. This whole thing of we're all the same. Why is that the thing? Like, why does that sound like the jam? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not all the same. I know on a physical level, they mean like, we're all human, and, once you get past the color, we're all, the same. I get it. But I think people take that too far, because then they want to start passively excluding. Ashe? And when you start to do that, you get lost, because then you forget that you're an individual. You forget that you're unique. You forget unique. Use your words. You forget that you are unique. You forget that you are an individual. You forget that this is your journey. This is your path. In my world, society is trying to get us to become codependent. And that doesn't sound good. This Aquarian energy is all about being independent. This is all about being self-sufficient. This is all about being self-reliant. And not saying solely, but it starts there, Like, if I can't count on me, why am I expecting anybody else to count on me? You understand? And those type of things during this energy is where you should be taking a look at. Do I keep my word? Aquarian energy, mental energy, air energy, words. When I find out some good information that can help someone else, do I share? That's being a humanitarian. Sharing your knowledge, each one teach one. Ashe. Being open to seeing someone else's side, someone else's perspective. Ashe. Allowing them to have a voice. And you know how you do those things? By giving those things to yourself first. Giving yourself permission to feel what you feel. That's the sharing of the water. Ashe. Giving yourself the time to think the thoughts that you think. Just you. Not what's going on with the masses. Not what's going on with society. Just you. Coming to terms with the highs and the lows and everything in between that involves you. When we start taking a good look at ourselves, we'll be less likely to judge others. When we're so quick to point fingers and judge others, we're hiding from ourselves. We're avoiding ourselves. We're escaping from ourselves. Ashe? Ashe. We're not doing that. We're taking our time and we're taking our energy, and we are seeing things for as they are. Yes, that's the center, as they are. But as they were, yes. And as they could be, yes. You can play this game all day long, but you're going to have to come back to center, as they are. And what are we going to do? And this Taurus energy is telling you, take your time. This is still a transformative season. This is still transformative energy. This is still the death phase. Ashe. Divine is doing its work. Her work. His work. Ashe. Ashe. The universe. So many things have been thrown around and we've been moving. Don't think that we're sitting still. Don't think that this earth is in the same position that it was last year, 5 minutes ago, 10 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about evolving. You can't stay stuck, and you can't keep yourself. I told this to a kindred. When we put ourselves on others' levels, right? Here's the thing. You're thinking by stunning your growth, by putting yourself on their level, whatever you know that they feel, jealousy, insecurity, envy, low-key rage. You know these people can't stand you. This is why you keep trying to slow walk it. And not slow walk it because that's the purpose and that's the time and the energy that you need to be taking right now with the Taurus coming through. But you trying to make sure they can still come along for the ride. And when you put yourselves on their level, you're thinking, okay, now I'll feel that balance. Now I'll feel that harmonious blend. We're equals now. And you still find that some of these people, they still look at you like you better than. You're like, damn, I didn't just reduce myself. I done put myself on their level. I'm slowing up. I'm not even moving. I'm waiting for them. And it's still giving me their ass to kiss. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sometimes, no matter what you do, they see you for you. Even on their level, they still feel like you're better than. If you're experiencing this, and if you've been going through that, take this to your altar, that Two of Swords. It may be time to just cut that shit out. Death to that. Let that cycle come to an end. You never know, and this is where that dark side of the moon is coming from. You never know who you're going to meet on your path as you're moving forward. It may boomerang. It may become a fork in the road. Y'all can eventually link back up again. You have to find a way to make peace with the things that you want out of life. Even if it doesn't look like what everyone else or what anyone else wants out of life. You have to make peace with what you want out of life. Are you comfortable with your dreams? Do you feel secure? Because this is what this energy is about. That's what the cards were also talking about. You know, it was talking about leaving everything behind. The drama, the hurt, the pain, the mayhem, fuck all that shit. Carving out a new path. Aligning yourself, mind, body, and spirit to it. And taking that first step. And experiencing and navigating and, dealing with that on the leg of your journey. We have to allow that to be enough. We have to find the peace, the balance, the harmony, the love for ourselves. We have to choose us. We can't wait to be chosen. You know how the game go? We can't wait to be chosen, baby. Some of us are still waiting for a seat at the table. When you got all the tools and all the resources and all the power, the willpower, the energy to build your own. Don't allow the possibility of no one coming to your table. Fuck it. Start out with a small table. Start out with a table for one. How about that? Conserve your energy. Use it wisely. Think practically. Balance it out. Yes, you can see, having thousands of seats. Buffet style. Start off with one. Ashe. What was that? It says, I am aligned, baby. I am aligned. I am aligned. This message fell out for a reason. It is a master number, i.e. Bobo. And, 2 is all about the energies, the harmonies, the balance, the, making decisions. But it equals 4. Your structure, your foundation. Finding a balance about being serious about you and having some fun in life. Whatever that looks like for you. If you see tons of people traveling and they're exploring, because there was a lot of traveling out here, babe. Listen, get your life. If you see a lot of people traveling and exploring and, you just never seem to have the funds, plan. Some people, they spend 2-3 years saving for that big trip. Is that something that you really want to do, or do you want to do it because they doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things. What is it that you really want to do? Traveling probably ain't even in your radar. It ain't even on your radar. It's not even in your realm. You probably want to do something else. Maybe traveling the 50 states. 51, whatever. Traveling, baby. Maybe you want to, see what's right in your own backyard. Ashe. Whatever it is. Focus on that, not what everybody else is doing. Definitely pay attention to what's going on with the universe. And y'all know I tell y'all all the time, pay attention to nature, baby. Yes, they trying to play with it, but nature ain't playing no games. Can't stop, won't stop. Listen, you are in possession of incredible creative powers And it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. You're in alignment. That's what the star is all about. You're in alignment. Your dreams, your goals. You're in alignment. It's not meant for anyone else to be in alignment. As long as they're not trying to stop your flow, let them breathe. Move accordingly. Ashe. For those that are ending and walking away, or they're being walked away from, relationships are ending. Feel what you feel. Know that this is a growth spurt happening for you. It may seem like the end of the world right now, but that message came through that there are good things ahead. The universe don't lie to you, baby. We play them mind games. Don't play mind games with yourself. It spoke of checking in and rocking with your root chakra. Grounding yourself. Allowing you to feel. Remember, the 8 in Scorpio came through. Allowing yourself to feel those deep, dark emotions. While also knowing that there are things that are going to be coming out of the shadows. It is all for the betterment of you. You have things to do. You truly do. Whether it's resting, meditating, giving your offerings, pouring your libations, doing your rising meditations and gratitudes and thanks, ashe, ashe, putting in that work, making a plan, ashe, allowing people to go, ayi bobo, allowing those doors to close, ashe, ashe, taking one step forward as that door opens for you. You ain't gotta go through it. But what was all this for? Ashe, ashe, having sympathy and empathy and compassion and understanding for yourself, not just others. When you have it for yourself, that's the abundance. That's how you can share and give to others, because you have given so much to yourself. You know what that looks like. You know what that feels like for you. Ashe, ashe. I hope that cleared it up. I hope they cleared it up. But yeah, this is what all of that death energy and the 8s and, 8 of Cups just walking along and letting things go. There are a lot of things that is moving. And we may be feeling like we're losing things, or we're about to, have things that we love and care about just gone. Don't fight it. Don't force it. You have to know that fire inside of you, that is your spirit. That's how we rock over here in Amethyst and Clover, baby. That fire, that's your spirit. And it's lit. Know that you are strong and brave and bold enough. And if not, work on it. That's what this winter energy is all about. Ain't nobody trying to really get out there in that cold like that. Work on you. Work on your house. Whatever component that, needs a little TLC, give it to it. They're going to be fine. People going to be just fine. My parents always said, baby, you was born alone and God willing, you going to die alone. That means I wasn't born with none of y'all. And y'all wasn't born with me. So whether I'm in your life or not, your world should not stop moving. Does it really? You may miss me. I may miss you. Y'all may miss them. They may miss y'all. You know what I'm saying? But don't y'all still get up and go to work or do whatever it is that you do? Don't life still go on? Yeah. It's like that. This is not about shitting on people or being ignorant or I say pops. My pop said, yeah, tell them that. It ain't about none of that. You just gotta walk the walk, baby. People see you. And we're all starting to get a better understanding of what it looks like to be in someone's life or what it looks like to be not in someone's life. Some of us may be feeling as though we were closer than what we thought. And some of us may felt like, we were further back. We didn't know we was in this position. Ashe. There's no competition. We're not competing. And we're not sitting on our throne treating everyone like peasants. Don't forget, this is a karmic energy. This is a karmic cycle. Ashe. Ashe. Ain't no ill thought words, curses, hexes, spells, negative energy, low vibration cross you. Your auric, call on Obatala. Ayi Bobo. Your auric, keep yourself protected, baby. Make sure that the energy that you want to attract is the energy that you are exuding. Ayi Bobo. Or your aortic field, your heart space, baby. Be open to receiving. Remember that? Be open to receiving in the manner in which it comes. Pay attention to the energies and vibrations of the things that you're looking for. You want $1 million. Okay, what does that feel like? How does that move? Were you requesting that in one lump sum? Or was it over the course of time? Be mindful. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And if you're not having the day that you want to have, if you're not living the life that you want to live, baby, change that shit. We are the alchemists. We are the magicians. We are the fire, baby. We are the fire. Peace, 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 peace.